been fantastic. Jessica Shepard has a double-double. Juhas has 7 points, 9 rebounds. Kayla McBride, 12 points. Mitchell, 10 points. Rachel Banham, 9 off the bench in 6 minutes. But most of the damage for Minnesota has been from the starting 5, all playing at 32 minutes or above.
They can get the ball to Alyssa Thomas. I'm guessing they're going there.
Here's Heidemann getting into the paint. They do get it to Thomas with a spin move. Up and in, Alyssa Thomas with a tough basket. And that puts Connecticut up by 5 with 24.7 to play and a Lynx timeout.
Knew she wanted the ball from how she's played all season long, but look at her, the spin move. She knows she has to give a little extra effort going up against Shepard. Boy, does that feel good for her.
Now 16 points for Alyssa Thomas. 9 rebounds, 16 assists. Alyssa Thomas had an incredible season last year. She had a triple-double, actually 2 of them, 2 triple-doubles in the same finals series. She had 2 in the regular season, so 4 total. The first one came here at Target Center, and she has just been incredible when it comes to putting numbers in every column for Connecticut.
Yeah, she knows how to fill up a stat line, and that's the key for her play is making everybody better on the court when she's playing.
Collier gets it into Mitchell. Tiffany Mitchell going to the ground. She's fouled on her way to the basket. They're going to call Heidemann for that. Natisha Heidemann, just her first foul.
It looked like she cut Heidemann right at the end. She's going in and maybe just kind of got tangled up with her leg.
Tiffany Mitchell 2 for 2 at the free throw line. They're making sure the court is dry.
Tiffany Mitchell has been such a good fit with this Lynx team. And when you need someone to attack and get into the paint, you ask her.
Mitchell hits the free throw, making it now a 4-point game. And now 3. 21.5 seconds to go, another timeout. This one used by Stephanie White. 21.5 seconds left to go, so Connecticut will have the basketball. No timeouts left after that one by Steph White. The Lynx have 1 remaining timeout. It has been a really tough stretch for the Lynx, too, on this schedule. They are tonight playing their 5th game in 10 days with 4 flights in that span. And they'll get on a plane tomorrow because they're heading to Washington to play the Mystics on Saturday. That game starts at 6 o'clock here on Bally Sports North. And then they're going to fly home, but then head back out to play New York, and then a couple of home games consecutively, Indiana and LA, then out to LA to play the Sparks. But it is a really rough schedule. Games are coming fast and furious right now for the Lynx. And when you add in that travel,
yeah, the
man,
travel's incredible.
This is a rough stretch.
It's a tough stretch, and there's no practice time in there at all. So when you're trying to get a team with some new players and different things happening, just to blend and figure out how to run things, there is no time to work on that.
Sloan and I were looking at that at shoot-around this morning. The last time the Lynx practiced was in Las Vegas. They had 2 off days between games, so they flew to Las Vegas, had 1 practice there, and that was on Memorial Day weekend. Would have been the Saturday. Inbound right away to Bonner, who's fouled immediately and maybe fouled a little too hard. She went right to the ground.
Sure did.
And that is not something anyone wants to see. DeWanna Bonner in her 13th season. 2nd among active players in the WNBA in games played, and just a knee to the thigh.
That does hurt a lot.
You could see Collier try to catch her on her way down, too. Yeah, Nafisa just tried to stop short. Officials are reviewing this to make sure there's no flagrant act, and I don't see anything that would indicate it here.
No, it's just a good knee to the thigh, and it hurt. I don't see that being...
I don't know if you can hear it, but fans around us are yelling that DeWanna Bonner is walking and she's fine, and so that the officials should stop looking at it. DeWanna Bonner is up, but she is really gingerly walking this off. 428 games played as of tonight, second among active players in the WNBA. Diana Taurasi is the only player who has played more games than DeWanna Bonner.
Yeah, and I always feel like when she comes into this building, she's always really, really good.
First foul in the final 2 minutes for the Lynx, and they don't get a quick one off there. Nice job by Connecticut to quickly pass the ball around. Boy, DeWanna Bonner is really hurting. She is barely limping out there for Connecticut. Meanwhile, Brianna Jones goes to the free throw line. Look at Bonner. I mean, she is just really ginger. Jones has made both of her free throw attempts. 17.5 seconds left, and Jones hits a critical first.
Yeah, for a quiet game for her. She has done a nice job of stepping into the starting lineup here for the Sun.
The Lynx have one timeout yet left. Jones hits the free throw. Cheryl Reeve uses that final timeout down by 5. 17.5 seconds left to play. This is pretty much the same scenario we saw Tuesday with the Lynx on the road against the Dallas Wings, hanging in there all game long and needing something incredible to happen at the end of the game, but making a game of it.
Absolutely.
And not being able to finish it off. And here is Connecticut, who has 4 wins this season, all of them by single digits. They know how to play in close games, and while they haven't been able to really close the door and put opponents away, they have been figuring out how to win close games.
Yep, and a win's a win, as Alyssa Thomas told us before the game when we asked her about that. This is a team that has a lot of talent, but a team that's still learning each other. And you can see they sit atop of the standings there with number 2 right under Las Vegas, 4-1 right now. It's all tightened up at the top. Lynx still battling and looking for that first win of the season.
The last couple of games have been, though, really impressive for the Lynx. They battled the Wings hard. They play really hard tonight against Connecticut. Still have a shot here, down by 5. Kayla McBride gets one off the rim. Bantam there trying to get their offensive rebound, but a nice job by Hayes to kind of block her away from that offensive rebound. No timeouts for either coach. So Alyssa Thomas in the backcourt for Connecticut with 10 seconds to go. Jones gets it. Minnesota's not going to foul. Thomas brings it up the court, gives it to Heidemann, and the clock will run out. Heck of a game between Connecticut and Minnesota. The Sun win it by 5, 89-84. And Leah, the Lynx have to feel really good about what they did here tonight, especially on the offensive end, but they're left frustrated because they still don't have win number 1.
Yeah, really frustrating. I thought they might get it here tonight, but boy, 4 players in double figures, and Nafisa Collier with 30 points on this game, and Jessica Shepard with the double-double. We saw so many good things. Dorka Juhas played great for her first start, but this is a team that is trying to figure out how to be better and better. The process is happening. The outcome hasn't been yet what they needed it to be.
They're staying together, though, huddling at center court right there. And a great effort by Minnesota tonight, but no W to show for it. Our next Lynx broadcast on Bally Sports North will be the Lynx on the road to face the Washington Mystics on Saturday, 6 o'clock on Bally Sports North. For Leah Bielson and Sloan Martin, I'm Marty Gellner. Final score, Connecticut wins it by 5, 89-84 at Target Center.